So what is the role of capitalism on planetary exploration? So I will discuss to you the key points or the highlight or the explanation why. So kailan lang ba nagkaroon ng curiosity ang tao na mag-explore to other planets? Planetary exploration. 'Di ba? This was after only when Copernicus had discovered the solar system or the heliocentric system, wherein Copernicus state that the sun is the center of the solar system, not the earth. So the planets revolve around the sun, while the earth, that was the old belief or the Aristotelian belief, was false. But today, it doesn't matter kasi we already have this satellite, we already have this spaceship, space shuttle, planetary discovery. What's new? What's new today? 2020, 21st century. Ang pinakabago ngayon is no other than planetary exploration, wherein actual na ipapadala ka dun outside space. So kung unang panahon lang nag-invento si Galileo ng telescope, yun, nakikita lang nila yun. Hindi nila nahahawakan, hindi nila na-feel, hindi nila na-explore realistically, physically, diba? But today we have this kind of unique perspective, planetary exploration, or specifically Mars exploration. Sino ba yung nag-propose ng mga ganitong exploration? We have NASA, we have government space agency, but they fail to actualize the project. They fail to make people go onto that kind of planet, not until private corporation step in. So sino-sino itong mga private corporation na ito? SpaceX, Blue Origin, di ba? Their mission is simple, to make interplanetary connection of Earth and Mars, or Earth and Moon. Very simple lang, pero it's easy on paper, but it's very difficult in reality. So, yung main topic ko dito is, what is the role of capitalism? So, capitalism is the birth of this private corporation, this private entity. So, Blue Origin is a private corporation. SpaceX was a private corporation. While NASA is a government corporation, but doesn't evolve to the point that they function to serve well to the people. Unlike this private corporation who was funded by the people's money, are eager to push forward the boundary of space exploration. So, the role of capitalism, yung pinakapunto ko dito is that yung role ng capitalism is very important in our 21st century. Kasi kung wala ito, walang capitalism, meron tayong communism. Communism is where government are wholly controlling this kind of system. We fail to make it, I think. That's how the Soviet Union only had sent people on space, but they fail to make much more appealing than this corporation, this privately owned corporation, like the SpaceX and Blue Origin. So balik muna tayo sa history ng humanity. Kailan lang ba nagsimula na mag-spread yung tao around the world? So, kung doon tayo talaga sa pinakauna, wherein we are created on this large island of Africa, then we sprout, we seeded, we diversify, other people became Chinese, black people, white people, Caucasian people. Skip forward na tayo dun. Doon na tayo sa time wherein humans became conscious. Age of Reason, the Golden Age, 1500s, 1300s, when Magellan had traveled around the Earth, around the Pacific Ocean to discover Philippines. Christopher Columbus, na nag-travel pa galing ng Europe to explore the island of Americas. Exploration is innate onto our genes. You see, my point here is that tao tayo, but our really nature is to explore the boundary of what we can see and what we can do, what we can achieve. Pero ang nangyari is that exploration are back by perspective of system. During the Age of Reason, the exploration of Columbus, of Ferdinand Magellan, what motivates them to push through, to push forward? Number one is greed and power. Wealth, greed, power, status. That's how nation are born. That's how they push the competition. Kasi despite one civilization, despite one human genes, we are still very competitive on our nature. Gusto nating atin itong isang lugar, atin itong isang bansa. That's how we are designed. That's why when Europeans are clogged, na puno na sila doon sa Europe, Spanish, British, Portuguese, naging cladded na yung lugar nila. The kings and queens of that place, the monarchies, are motivated to explore other places where they can sprout their people out there. That's simple evolution. That's simple civilization. How civilization evolved. That's the motivation. But today, what is the motivation? To explore Mars, to explore Earth. When NASA was created, exploration are there. Nandiyan lang yung exploration eh. Pero what motivates them to go to that place? Naging motivation lang na nakapagpalipad ang tao sa moon, nakapagpalipad ang tao sa space, it is because it's the war of the nation. It's the Cold War between the United States, and the USSR, or the Soviet Union. So, not other countries would dare to go there. Anong gagawin nila doon? Anong gagawin ko sa space? Anong gagawin ko sa moon? Not unless they are competitive enough. Like how the USSR, then the US, had shown to the world that kaya namin magpalipad ng tao doon sa space. Kaya namin magpalipad ng tao sa moon. That is the same mindset of how these private companies are pushing the boundary of exploration. They have the motivation of competitiveness in nature. That is how capitalism nurtured them. That's how money nurtured them. Kasi once they fail this kind of project, this kind of funding, yung pera, wala na. People would not cede onto that kind of corporation if they fail. People will find other potential successes. Kaya lang nagkaroon ng capitalism wherein people see the potential of this growth. Diba? You see, maraming people nagsasabi, why not we should not invent AI, artificial intelligence? Bakit hindi na lang natin i-invent sila? Kasi later in life, we will destroy us. Those AI will destroy us. But because of capitalism, they are born. They are created. Inevitably. Which means hindi mapipigilan. Kasi that's how money are allocated onto. The seed that could grow over time. And once it grow like a monster, wala na. Hindi na siya mapipigilan. Like the giant Facebook corporation company na basic function lang naman ito is social media. Up until they become a monopolize. To the point that even the CEO Mark Zuckerberg was uncontrolled. Hindi niya na kayang kontrolin niya yung buong corporation ng Facebook. What he has is the capitalist perspective of share upon the company. Pero yung nagpapatakbo ng Facebook, hindi na. Tao na ang nagpapatakbo doon. A system that became a monster. So, colonization is also part of our history, of our rich history. How our modern economy was reshaped. So, kung titignan mo, communism, ilang beses yan eh. Ilang beses yan tumubo nung 1900s after Karl Marx had invented that kind of system. Diyan pumasok yung Soviet Union. Pero it was a failure. It was a big failure kasi our nature is free. We are more prone to self-idea, creativity. We are prone to freedom, liberation, which is compatible to capitalism. Diba? Yung communism, it's not very compatible. Even though Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin had existed, and the modern Vietnam, North Korea still fail, communism still fail in our generation. Why? Diba? Bakit? Kasi capitalism, the free market, is what created our modern technology today. So my point here is that, what if capitalism was not born, was not created? Will humans explore Mars? Will humans explore space? Simple answer, no. Anong gagawin nila dun? Communist ka na tao, control mo yung isang lugar, nasa iyo na yung buong resources, nasa iyo na yung buong system, controlled mo na yung buong community, then why would you dare to go there? Why would you still dare to go there? Kung ikaw ang isang leader ng isang communist state, there's no point of going outside Earth if you already had this abundancy. Not unless capitalism was created. Capitalism breeds our smartphones, our technology of today, and most importantly, the space exploration where humans would travel onto Mars. So bakit fail? Bakit failure ang NASA, di ba? National Aeronautics Space Agency. Isa sa pinaka-attractive sa mga kabataang gustong pumunta ng space. NASA ang nasa utak nila. NASA. But it fails to evolve like how the modern private companies, corporation are pushing through the boundaries of space exploration, diba? Nakakadismaya ito in line with our society because NASA was a government and government institution can really fail hard. Kaya the role of capitalism is very important on planetary exploration. So take for example SpaceX. SpaceX started as a company formed by Elon Musk when they already had this short budget, this limited budget of almost 100 million when they start this kind of company. Imagine 100 million, nakagawa ka ng isang space company which motivates to propel outside space. Nung nagsimula sila, tinawanan pa sila ng mga Russian kasi sabi ni Elon Musk, bibili sila ng rocket ng Russian. Pero tinawanan siya. So kilala nyo naman 'di ba si Elon Musk, siya yung founder rin ng Tesla or electric car company. Tinawanan siya kasi gusto niyang bilhin yung isang spaceship doon sa Russia na in a fair price na mas mura. Pero disappointed siya nung hindi siya pinayagan kasi the budget of a space rocket ship would cost around $1 billion, I think. He said that it can be priced for 200 to 300 million. So, ang ginawa nitong Elon Musk na ito, nagbuo siya ng corporation, mga early 2000, a cheap rocket. Gumawa sila ng spaceship. And he said that a 200 million budget is enough to make a spaceship, which becomes a reality. Naging success yung story niya nito sa first spaceship niya. Then, his second venture was to make that spaceship reusable, which is, it cannot be imitated by NASA in terms of technology kasi ang NASA gagawa ng rocket, papalipad sa space, then yung shuttle na ito, wala na, useless na siya, natatapon na lang sa dagat. What Elon Musk do is that they build this kind of rocket on a limited budget, then they upgraded, nang nagkapera na sila, nagkaroon na sila ng funded na yung corporation nila. He said that this rocket can be still usable. So, nag-invent sila ng reusable rocket na nag-fail sila almost during their venture. But the last time, the Falcon Heavy, naging success yun kasi paglipad niya sa ere, lalanding rin siya pabalik sa ere. Which is very cutting edge in terms of space exploration. So imagine, why government fail? It's because they waste the taxpayers' money into nothing. Building spaceship that was very useless. 2 billion rocket spaceship, 1 billion rocket spaceship, naging useless yon. In terms of this new rocket ship that was created by private corporation na mura, mas effective, mas malakas, mas functional. The price range of 300 to 400 million only. Compare to the government funding. Saan napupunta? Nakukurap. That's the differentiation of private corporation making a technology compared to government institution. Kaya ganun na lang katindi yung naging role ng capitalism sa modern day exploration natin. Kasi kapag inasa mo lang yan sa government, mapupunta yan sa wala. The same way how PhilHealth, very issue yan ngayon. Yung bobo sila ng computer na high-tech kuno, pero ang ending yan parang mga bulok na PC yan. But if you give that budget to private corporation who competes to another private corporation, it would be different. When our tax money go to that actual company na mag-e-effort talaga para maging success yung journey nila, yung project nila, our tax money would not be waste. Kaya yung role ng capitalism, yung role ng corporation, ng businesses na nag-e-exist, na nagko-compete sa market is very important in terms of planetary exploration. Saan ka nakita ng private ng ganun? SpaceX, diba? Yung rocket na yun, i-reuse pa nila. Magagamit pa. The same way how Jeff Bezos, the Blue Origin, founded his rocket, reusable yung concept na. Hindi yan nagawa nung NASA eh. Kasi sa NASA, magpondo kayo sa akin, magpondo kayo sa NASA, gagawa sila ng rocket, gagawa sila ng space shuttle, pero itatapon lang yung rocket na yun. Which is sayang, di ba? It's a very waste money of a taxpayer in terms of innovation and cutting edge. So, what is my main point here? My main point is that the role of capitalism in the 21st century is very important and very powerful. It was different compared to the time of Magellan and Columbus, where the role of imperialism matters a lot. Kasi Columbus was in the mainland of British, while Magellan was in the mainland of Spanish, but they are nations. They are not private corporations, which is today in capitalism. Private corporation exists because of capitalism. And nagkataon lang na the capitalism and the birth of this private corporation engaging on exploration, cutting edge exploration are very important, diba? Very powerful. Sabihin na lang natin na capitalism will die in the future. They would soon fade away. But we remember the rich history of how money, how wealth perspective, how wealth accumulation, private corporation exists. It's because of capitalism, not communism. How we reached to Mars, how we created iPhone technology, it's because of capitalism. Alam naman natin na darating talaga yung time na mawawala yung capitalism kasi when robots will exist and we no longer work for money, we are much more prone to work based on project, and we value time compared to money. But it doesn't apply to our current time where we still value the role of capitalism and accumulation of wealth in terms of making projects, in terms of making our life much more appealing and comfortable as we live on today. So, yun lang naman. Another point ko dito is that sa Mars exploration, napakadaming Pinoy na sumali sa kanilang attractive advertisement na kung saan magsa-sign up ka to explore Mars. So, in my next video, I-explain ko sa inyo bakit mahirap mabuhay sa Mars or mahirap mapabilong doon sa listahan na papunta sa Mars. Kasi if you look onto our future, you will recognize as the first people on Mars, but the first prisoner. Parang prisoner yung tingin sa'yo. Parang prisoner yung naging buhay mo dun. Nakakulong ka sa isang Alcatraz of planet. Dead planet actually. Na kayo yung unang magi-innovate or magde-develop nun. Magte-terraform ng planet na yon. That was your only goal if you like to explore Mars. So, explain ko to my next vlog in the near future why Mars is very difficult to live in.